Hi, everyone. I'm the Indigenous Knowledge Holder for the challenge. My name is Alex Leroy. I come from Kakawista First Nation, and we're located in Southeast Saskatchewan in the Treaty 4 territory. I joined the AquaHack Challenge because ultimately I want to contribute, I want to be involved and participate with initiatives such as this. The AquaHack Challenge is a great opportunity to meet new people, see new innovative ideas, and network with like-minded people who share common interests. I am very much looking forward to this, and I can't wait to meet you all. Good luck to everyone involved. Regardless of competition, I wish you all the best on your endeavors.
And I am Carrie St. Pierre, the Executive Director of Farming Forward Association, an applied research association located in Sangudo, Alberta. We are a farmer-led research organization that helps answer pressing on-farm questions and apply innovative research findings to improve their operations. Farmers care deeply about the land and want to be good stewards. But farming is also their livelihood, and they feel a great deal of pressure to feed the world while accepting significant personal and financial risk. I joined the Aqua Hacking Challenge because I want to lower that risk for farmers and help them succeed. We challenge you to equip farmers to optimize water use, reduce waste, and build resilience to climate variability through affordable, scalable, and easy to implement solutions that reflect First Nations teachings and culture.
Waters of the prairies. The identity of the prairies are the ecosystems which are forged by water, balancing lifestyles for all walks of life. The essence of this challenge is to go farther and broader with our ideas and ambitions, to give to the future our best, and to participate in common goals that sustain our healthy waters. The First Nation lens. As we journey on our path to support the need to sustain our waters, the 7 teachings of First Nation culture are guiding principles that help us remember and honor all that is connected. The 7 teachings are love, respect, bravery, honesty, wisdom, humility, and truth. Unity and harmony for all. First Nations and non-First Nations alike, we all share a common interest in maintaining our health as well as the health of the environment. Moving forward together has always been an ambition for us all since the time of memorial. The upcoming slides will show you some of the topics we are addressing, and here we can unite and concentrate on targeted issues.
There are nearly 90,000 farms in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, collectively managing over 126 million acres. That's 80% of Canada's total agricultural land. And 4.5 million of those are managed by First Nations peoples. In addition, 9 treaties hold rights and fight to protect resources in these areas. These prairie provinces aren't just vast, they're vital to each of us in a different way. In 2021 alone, the agriculture from this region contributed $16.4 billion to Canada's GDP. Despite the scale and significance of prairie agriculture, this contribution is on a downward trend caused by climate change, specifically the crisis around water. Water is no longer the reliable resource it once was. Prairie farmers face challenges that can be grouped into 3 urgent themes. First, consistent supply and efficient infrastructure. Second, increasing pollution and poor water quality. And third, ecosystems under strain. Canada's agricultural engine is running on strained resources. If we want to preserve the prairie breadbasket for future generations, it's time to rethink how we manage water. Let's have a look at the 3 themes a little bit more deeply.
Supply and infrastructure. Farmers are caught between 2 extremes: too little water when they need it most, and too much to manage all at once. Water scarcity is one of the most urgent threats facing our producers. We're seeing chronic water shortages, average rainfall is declining, and climate models are showing downward trends is likely to continue. Reduced snowpack, higher temperatures, and less precipitation are all combining to lower the total water available to farmers. On top of that, our irrigation infrastructure is outdated. Leaky canals, old pipes, and evaporating reservoirs mean we're losing precious water before it even reaches the crop. These inefficiencies are directly hurting productivity and need innovative, updated solutions. When it does rain, it's often not a gentle, steady rain. Instead, we're getting intense storms that flood fields and wash away topsoils, damaging crops and compounding the water crisis. So farmers are stuck managing both drought and destructive rainfall, often within the same season. Finding unique ways to collect, store, or absorb precipitation will help us solve unpredictable frequency of water shortages and floods. An interesting example of the solution is of the Kainai tribe in Alberta who use beaver dam analogs, simulated beaver dams, which are natural materials like willow to revive dry creeks. Some farmers are also experimenting with Wyoming snow fences to trap and concentrate blowing snow into their dugouts.
Water quality in agriculture is a two-sided challenge that directly affects both environmental health and farm productivity. On one side, nutrient runoff from fertilizers and livestock waste deposits phosphorus and nitrogen into standing water and slow-moving streams, fueling harmful blue-green algae blooms and putting human and animal health at risk. However, there are innovative solutions like shade balls used in Europe, which float on water surfaces to block the sunlight, reduce temperatures, and slow algae growth while minimizing evaporation. On the other side is water quality used in irrigation and animal health. Water with high levels of salts and minerals can stunt growth. Water with high levels of salts and minerals can stunt crop growth, sometimes by cutting yields by up to 80%, while livestock suffer from dehydration, poor weight gain, and reduced milk production. Despite these risks, water testing is often overlooked, and many producers lack awareness or tools to monitor water quality consistently. Solutions like the one developed by Alberta-based Livestock Water Recycling transform manure lagoons into clean, reusable water sources. Across the prairie provinces, wetlands have historically played a crucial role in sustaining ecosystems. Wetlands significantly enhance biodiversity in agricultural landscapes by serving as natural habitats, buffers, and biological hotspots that support a variety of species of animals, insects, and plants. However, agricultural expansion has led to the loss of 70 to 95% of these wetlands in some areas, dramatically reducing these sensitive habitats. Drained wetlands also disrupt natural water cycles, leading to increased flooding, reduced aquifer recharge, and more frequent drought conditions. They act as natural filters, removing sediments and farm nutrients that would otherwise pollute rivers and lakes. While each drained wetland may seem minor, the collective loss is a sweeping impact on environmental health, water security, and rural livelihoods. Current solutions include wetland restoration projects, such as those supported by ALICE, that help farmers understand how to manage wetlands and promote stewardship. Small-scale farmers in Canada's prairie provinces face growing water challenges driven by unreliable supply, pollution, and ecosystem loss. Inefficient infrastructure and increasingly erratic weather limit access to water when it's most needed. At the same time, runoff from fertilizers and manure pollutes local waterways, while widespread drainage of wetlands has removed natural systems that once stored water, filtered pollutants, and buffered farms against floods and droughts. Farmers are experiencing productivity losses and skyrocketing costs as their efforts to combat these issues leave them vulnerable and to intensifying climate variability.
Opportunities for action must take a systems-based, nature-modeled approach. Restoring and protecting wetlands is essential. Not only do they store and recharge aquifers, but they also filter pollutants and stabilize local climates. Thoughtful infrastructure improvements, such as on-farm water storage and irrigation system designs, should prioritize both access and sustainability to avoid unintended consequences. Join us in creating a winning solution that supports small-scale farmers in the prairies, strengthen climate resilience, and honor First Nation knowledge and traditions. By taking on this challenge, your solution can help farmers thrive in the face of growing pressures, strengthen food security, protect vital ecosystems, and uplift Indigenous-led practices. In return, you'll make a lasting impact across the prairies and develop a meaningful network to build your business. Thank you all.
Thank you and good luck.